But first, let us clear up some things. I want to show you. These are my notes. Do you see that? ACB and CT, ACB and Clarence Thomas. They are more in cahoots than I realized. And also with the East guy and Ginny, like, you want to talk about the deep state? There you go. I was a little bit shocked by what I was seeing. So this was the third quarter moon on Friday, March 25th. If you guys watched the prior, or if you were with me during the last live I did about this chart, there was this thing called a yod that I was screaming about. I didn't know what it was symbolizing. A yod in astrology is a special arrow. It's anchored by 60 degrees, and you have these two angles at 150 degrees that create a focal point. This is known as the finger of God. It's very consequential in death charts or accidents. It is very karmic and fated. So I can tell you, because this was pointing like from this side, the president, partners, to something hidden. But what it was pointing to, especially Ted Cruz, this was like a big thing pointing in Ted Cruz's blind spot. As I've been looking at this some more, I will tell you, these are all pages. This is basically what's been coming up. So it's like a conspiracy. 3 pages, 3 of cups. That's my conspiracy thing. So this has been aimed powerfully in this area of secrets and hidden enemies. We've just now been starting to have some of that information trickle in the last 2 days about what's going on. So, of course, I'm like doing all these tarotscopes, DC, Beijing. I'm trying to follow the news best I can, but none of these tarotscopes, everything I'm looking at, nothing is getting plugged in together. Until last night, I had a really loud pinging in my left ear while we were on the road. And I was like, something's up, something's happening. And I was getting a hint that had to do like with Pence, the 1AP, the First Amendment, they're kind of like P-boys protecting Stone and the 1AP. DeGeneva, oh, he's in trouble. And then Ginny, and then the banks, with the Republicans, attorneys general, like they're the ones that funded and organized this stuff. This is where it got really good. This is what I want to tell you about. I think yesterday in the New York Times, there was an article about investigations being pursued in regards to the 1/6 rally organizers, members of the executive branch, investigating the Congress, the false electors, and VIP attendees. So while I'm doing this, I need to look at Justice Thomas, and then what's his relationship with J6, and what's his relationship with the East guy, and then what does he think about GT, her text? Then I'm like, okay, he's sworn in ACB. She took the oath under him. And I'm like, what is him and ACB, their relationship? You guys, so much of this article about the investigations going on, ACB, Clarence Thomas, they get hit multiple times in multiple areas, more so than like Thomas and the East guy. When you're looking at rally organizers, the executive branch, the Congress, false electors, all of them. But the thing that ACB and Thomas had mostly in common is all this Russia and Putin. I just was shocked. So she's like the contact person. She has the moon card here. That's who I am. She's like the contact person for the China. Yeah. In fact, the world card here, that's how Putin sees himself. Then you look at where this world card is showing up. The Department of Justice investigating Congress, signifier, the world card. Investigating organizers, Lands far away. We have the World card. We have T and G means Thomas and Ginny. T and E means Thomas and East guy. Down here, looking at these guys. Justice Thomas, ACB, who they are, what was giving them life for everything that was going on this past week. They had the Two of Swords, having to make a final decision. The Three of Swords, betrayal. The Three of Cups, conspiracy, the Fool. Who lines up with that? Well, the banks with the Ragas, those who funded the J6. Who with a big question mark? That stands for who is in charge of Russia? Why Putin resurfaced after 10 days. Three of Swords, betrayal, treason. DeGeneva. Oh my God, DeGeneva shows up in all the wrong places. Beijing has this in their secret, as well as Li, who is like the VP. In China, the Three of Cups, we have conspiracy. I have the armistice here, and that is from the date, the astrological chart, from when the Nazis surrendered. And I chose that because that asteroid was so prominent several times in this past week. So I wanted to know what's going on with the armistice, a surrender. Well, this, Justice Thomas, ACB, their conspiracy with the armistice, but who else has this is Xi and Putin. What else is giving them life this week? The Fool in Washington, D.C., them. Putin, again. And what Xi's secret regarding Ukraine. I already have 1,000 questions, but we just need to look at these guys a little bit more. So we have Justice Thomas over here. You and ACB. There's so much spinning between them. I mean, we've got China, we have Russia, we have J6, we have... I think that's all I can do because I know these cards are already going to go bonkers. So I want to know, guys, what is your relationship to all of these things? And this is going to look like a big mess, I think, but I'm just really stunned by what I saw with these two. Oh. And what is your purpose, you guys, together? Okay? I was so stunned by their activity and those involved. You guys, and DeGeneva is powerfully here. He is so deep in there, it is insane. Justice Thomas, your relationship with all these things, this is who you are. ACB, who are you? You and Justice Thomas share a common purpose. What is it? What is your challenge? How does this relate to China? What happened at January 6th? Oh boy, I need lots of cards for this. What is your relationship to what's going on over here? And then the Russia and Putin. The United States of America. Yes. News coming in, going out of the United States of America. Holy crap. My once card I discovered tonight. These are people that approach the executive branch, okay? Usually someone from a foreign nation, but this is approach to the executive branch. Dream. Let's implant some ideas, go undercover with some things so that people don't see. And we're going to fight. So this is what this is about. News coming in and out of their messengers. They get information coming in from abroad that goes directly to the executive branch. Okay? Thomas. Who are you? Oh, yes. Yes. It's like, does he even need another card? See, this is my yes card. Yes, which happens to look like the High Priestess. Yes, he's got some secrets. Can I get a clarifier for this yes card? My yes cards, they are the point person for something, okay? This is where stuff is initiated. Yes, Fool? I know there's a ton of investigations going on about it, but this involves a new start, a new beginning for if the J6 happened. Think of the coup, okay? So outsiders approaching the executive branch about this new start they want to have. He's the freaking point person. ACB, she takes the information and she blends it. He probably talks to her. She looks at the law. I'm feeling who's advising her over here in the shadows. There's some dark money. These are the dark groups that are advising her on what we're going to make up. Okay. So these two together, this is Thomas. Page of Cups, reversed. He always delivers the bad news. And she, lay low, I'm new. This is intelligence she is getting from somewhere else that she's blending with. Why does he have this Page of Cups? Bad news nightmare. I'm just going to zip it and be quiet. And when you hear me talk, I'm going to freak everybody out. He's the bearer of the bad news. Together, their common purpose. Make sure justice and democracy doesn't quite function correctly. Mess things up. Get things derailed. Stop world democracies from expanding. Stop it. We're going to give an alternate version of the law to interpret. And meaning USA defenses, we are going to be less safe as such. We are finding openings to poke through arguments and defenses and to turn established law and the things that we defend on its head. The challenge is I'm not going to take action on any of this stuff. We're just not going to take action. We're just going to sit back and just let it fall apart. Basically is their role. That's what they're doing together. When it comes to the China, there you go, the Ten of Pentacles. They're the dynasty with the money. Because Russia doesn't have it anymore. This is also Trump dynasty. This is the connection through Trump dynasty to China dynasty. And that is Xi. The connection to the White House is staying in charge and keeping power. That is what their job is. Over here, Russia, Putin. Because we're doing that, this is our opportunity. This is our opportunity that we are given this new money, this new power, this brand shiny new everything that we love from the Russia. And it's secret. We're going to deliver what Russia wants because we have this new opportunity. What have you guys been offered? Been offered what? Intelligence. This is like a back channel of information to ruin stuff, to kill things off, to end things. This is how you're being advised. Kill off Roe. Let's kill off voting rights. Let's kill democracy. J6, these two lovers, we're breaking up with democracy. That is what the conspiracy is. Even though these guys are all in cahoots together, this reversed, this is about breaking apart USA from democracy and our Constitution through the law. Ruin democracy through the law, through justice. Over here, Ukraine. No, my no card is I'm a point person for a cover-up. Covering up discussions and talks going on in Ukraine. So I can only imagine this has to do with all the propaganda that comes out that Rudy and all of them try to promote here, including Senator Johnson. They're getting their instructions about how to handle Ukraine. Because what are you being told about Ukraine as a justice? There's a real story of what's going on out there. And we're going to quash that. We're not going to pay attention to that. And we do not want Ukraine to succeed with democracy. We are going to bring some mighty burdens to Ukraine. Make this as heavy and hard as possible. What does Putin gain from this, with them doing that? He gets what he wants. He's going to get what he wants because of them. Bending the will, bending the rules to ruin this. What does China get out of doing this to Ukraine? I just got G like, well, not anymore. Putin ruined everything. Endings. What do you get? You get death out of this? Oh, you get to kill Ukraine. We're going to kill Ukraine. Why do you want to kill Ukraine? Queen of Pentacles, queens are nations, because of resources, and it's going to be a one great big huge territory shared by the Russia or China. What do you think about this J6 investigation and where these justices sit, China? What do you think about what's going on? It's an attack. They view that as an attack by the devil. The devil is also the United States Constitution. So they want to attack the Constitution. They are telling people, who are you telling what to do about our Constitution? You're telling people, Five of Cups, be disappointed in democracy. It's not going to work. Here are some other things to consider. I've got a new plan for you to talk about. Pootie, what do you think about J6? What's going on with you here? He does not like this. He has no influence, no control, no money. He's got no offers going through people to talk about. And Seven of Wands can't fight back. Who is the Seven of Wands? This Seven of Wands showed up as the VIP attendees at the January 6th thing. He can't reach them. He can't contact them. He can't bribe them. But he's the influence that goes straight to that. Crazy. I gotta let the dog out. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna check in with you guys. Okay, we gonna go out?